What's up gamers, Jem here, and let's talk about why having a Netflix payment style for Stadia is actually a bad idea. I used to be one of those gamers who assumed Stadia would be a subscription-based platform similar to Netflix and PlayStation Now. I was so excited for Stadia, and then Google made a video around E3 week. I was watching this video with my friend as we're both incredibly excited for Stadia. Then when the Mr. Google man announced that the monthly subscription will be $10 a month, I literally clapped my hands and yelled out, "Yes! Let's go, Stadia already won before the next gen had started." My friend and I were very excited, and this was what we were waiting for over a decade, for a platform where developers can make any game they want and not worry about performance, etc. The $10 a month subscription to all games in the library was just a splendid icing on top of the wonderful cake. However, a few minutes later we found out the truth. We found out the subscription is for 4K only and you get a minimum of one game a month. I was so devastated and my dreams and hopes for this platform died along with it. I was saying to myself things like, we have to buy the games and then pay monthly on top? What the hell is Google smoking? So I ended up losing all hope for Stadia after that event, and I unsubscribed from their Twitter and Reddit channels and just moved on with my life inside. But Stadia was always in my mind and I kept thinking about it constantly for a month. I kept thinking about the possible games to come in the future and the pricing. Is it fair? I was well aware of Stadia base, but unfortunately that's useless for me. I play at 1440p and not 1080p. But then I ended up doing the maths and took into consideration of how the Pro subscription pays for itself every month with games that are valued over $10 anyway. I even thought about how we don't pay for a console. We are all basically getting a free console and also never have to worry about it breaking down. But most importantly, I ended up realizing that the Netflix style subscription plan would be an absolutely horrible idea for a gaming platform. Because, for example, let's say you have a game that you love on Stadia that you keep playing every day. I don't know, something like Rainbow Six Siege. But what happens a few years from now when out of nowhere Ubisoft decides to pull their game from Stadia? Uh-oh, you can't play Rainbow Six Siege anymore. We have already seen this happen with GeForce Now time and time again. Literally one of their most popular games in the service, Grand Theft Auto 5, was removed one day without any warnings, and to this day it still hasn't come back. It's been about 6 months now. Fans of the service are still posting about where, what and why did Grand Theft Auto 5 get removed from the service. This is the reason why Netflix style subscription is an awful idea for Stadia. The current way of paying is absolutely perfect in my opinion, and unfortunately it took me about a month to realize that. If I were to purchase a game on Stadia like Borderlands 3 and then 2K decides to remove it from the store, my access to Borderlands 3 is still completely fine. I can still play it. The only thing that happens is that fans will not be able to purchase it. Even if you only play at 1080p, Pro subscription is still a benefit because you get the free games every month that you can always play as long as you're subscribed. The Pro subscription becomes more of a value to you the longer you subscribe. 1 year of subscription costs $120, but you'll end up with 12 to 24 games in your library. I personally think that's a very small price to pay. Thank you for watching my video. This is Jem, and I'll see you on the next one.